Now, when the place becomes secure, you just need a stick, a walking stick or something. You don't need a gun any longer. Chair, I've been asked about human rights. At the risk of blowing my own trumpet for the second time, I have a general idea on what the law says about the balance between national security and human rights. Our Constitution has a Bill of Rights. That Bill of Rights provides for all rights to all people, including accused persons. But that Bill of Rights has an article called Article 24, which limits rights in order to promote other overarching national security is one of those national interests. And therefore, I am going to be the minister who will insist that any police officer who uses the weapon assigned to them to defend the country from dangerous criminals and terror groups, that officer will be defended by the government of Kenya and will not be harassed by anybody waving some human rights doctrine or some international treaty. But at the same time, I hasten to add that any officer who uses their weapon outside the law, outside the Constitution, unlawfully, that officer is on their own. We will actually support the prosecution of such officers. And our police officers know. I have had this debate, Mr. Chairman, of how I don't know we should use some minimum force. And I keep on asking myself, what is the minimum force to be applied on a terrorist, gun-waving terrorist who is ready to kill anybody on sight? And they have laid ambush on civilians or police officers shooting discriminatory. What is the minimum force? That is the question we must answer. So our officers are professional, but they are also merciless. Before the terrorist destroys the life of an officer, that officer should have destroyed that terrorist, period. That's what happens in all democracies. Those guns